Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media FA. Today, I'm Lon. Today, I'll be doing another tier list, and this tier list has some history. Let me tell you that. So, we are tier listing the fast food. Well, not fast food. I already fucked it up. The favorite foods according to this list I found from CNN because I'm very professional. Uh, so these are the foods. I originally so this episode was supposed to be, if anyone remembers, like our favorite games, our favorite video games episodes. Our first two parts. It was supposed to be kind of like that, where multiple people were gonna be in it and discussing their favorite their favorite foods, their favorite like meals and all that. But of course, that was announced in 2022, and now that is no longer the case. So people grew disinterested. They didn't want to do the episode anymore, and now I am left alone. Excuse the motorcycle or car, where the fuck that is. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, Now I'm left alone to do this episode, and I thought that me just kind of covering my favorite foods wouldn't be as interesting of an actual episode. So what I'm doing is that I found this list from CNN discussing that listed the 50 favorite foods that that was agreed upon between them, and it's these 50. I found a top 10, but I thought that wasn't gonna be as interesting or as long of an episode. God damn. And now yeah, no, this is why I took the top 50 list, and I put them on here. I found them, and I'm gonna rank them based on if I like them, and or if I don't, or if I just haven't eaten any of them. I don't know. I just thought it would be kind of a longer episode to do. Just kind of have it here, go through 50 of them, and just kind of say what I have to say. There are some really weird picks here, as you can probably see by the fact that ketchup is here, and I fucking this is syrup. Um, but yeah, these are the according to CNN article. This is the top 50 favorite foods of the world, and this is what people like apparently. So I am gonna take this with a bit of a grain of salt, really. But this is the this I could find. I took the top 50. These are listed how they were in the list. So we're gonna go through all of them and just rank them and like diss anyone who likes any of this. And any of the ones I don't like. You will also be seeing my terrible taste in food right now. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. But anyways, I think without further ado, let's begin. I know this is not what the original episode was intended to be, but it's fucking something. It's something. The first on the list is buttered popcorn. What the hell? Oh no. Okay, there we go. Okay, buttered popcorn. I have not eaten buttered pop or just popcorn in general in like years. I got braces on me like a while ago. I think almost a decade ago. Like this turning this year like a decade ago, maybe, or like almost like maybe I don't know. I think it was later. But yeah, no, like almost a decade. I got braces put on me. Yeah, no, it was 2017. No, wait, it was 2017. Yeah, no, I get like almost a decade ago. So I have not eaten popcorn in, I would say, almost 8 years. But I do remember the taste. It's not like I fucking just have forgotten it. And to be honest, For someone who hasn't eaten popcorn in 8 years, to me, to remember that, at least it's memorable. Like butter popcorn is fine. I do like buttered more, or like salted, or something. I think plain ass popcorn is just kind of boring. But it's not like adding butter to it like it really elevates it to anything. So I'm just gonna place butter popcorn in C tier. Uh, Tier maker hasn't been working for me, so this is a bit slow. For whatever reason, I can only blame the site itself. Yeah, this is rough. I can really only blame the site because it's been sucking ass for the rat for like every time I've tried to open this, it has been just diabolically slow, and I have not bothered to fix it at any point. So yeah, if the footage on screen right now looks a bit like every time I'm moving the actual tears, it looks a bit choppy. That's just the site or my computer. It might be both. I've only had problems with Tier Maker on this computer. I've never really had any other problems. I think Tier Maker is just horribly optimized. I'm gonna try closing ads that you can't see. Just close. Yeah, there we go. So let's see if that improves performance at least. But yeah. All right. Next up is there are a lot of foreign dishes I have not tried. I'm just gonna say this out loud. I have not tried many of these dishes. I will talk about the ones I have, and that will probably make for a really short episode, to be frank. Because again, I'm just fucking talking here about shit. I think a half of these I've not eaten, but some of them I can't comment on. I can comment on, and so this one is masala dosa or masala dosa. I have no idea how it's said, and I made this tier right here, just like haven't eaten because I have a terrible, terrible, terrible taste in food. Where I would consider myself a picky eater. I can eat pretty much anywhere, but I will only eat like maybe one thing off the menu. Like I do not have the biggest palate. But yeah, I've not eaten masala dosa. I'm not gonna say it's bad or anything. I think through the picture, it looks good. Like I probably would enjoy it. I'm open to trying things, but getting myself there is rough because I mostly just kind of stick to what I like, and if I have to go somewhere new, I will find something that sounds like something I would like and just kind of go with it. I would never try anything new unless I legitimately either want to or have to. So next up are potato chips, or like the English like to call them, crisps, because I am gonna include them here. No, yeah, no, yeah. I was like, oh no, no, it's not. Yeah. I was like, oh no, wait, it's actually called no. Potato. French fries are called chips, which we're gonna see later on. Here, they're called chips in the UK, and potato chips are called crisps. So I was right. Yeah. Potato chips. It's a very big variable here. Like, let's be real here. Potato chips are a very big variable, not just because they're, I guess, like they're pretty like spread out. You can find them anywhere, but it's also because uh sometimes again like I said, you just find them fucking anywhere. Like Lay's, like those are potato chips, or you can get like, I guess, homemade ones, and I don't know, I don't know where the median is here. But potato chips, I think, like, to like generalize them to what I've eaten most of the time, that would be Lay's chips. That's what I mostly have eaten as for potato chips. But I think I have eaten more. homemade like potato chips instead of just having like Lay's like fat like just trash food, shit. Like I mean, this is just like a fried a potato, like one like a fucking thin ass slice of potato fried in like a diabolical amount of fat and just served. I think that if they were from like a restaurant, I think they might taste better. But I'm just gonna place them in C tier because they are just decent. They're not good. They're not bad. They're just good to have around. But it's not like it's winning any prizes. Also, if Tier Maker wants to load, there we go. It's this site. It's only this site. Anyways, next up is seafood paella. I have not had this. This is a Spanish thing, so I have not tasted it yet. And unfortunately, yeah, no, I just have not tasted it at all. Same thing for these next three, really. Not eating som tam. I've never really eaten. I don't think I've eaten Vietnamese food, or like I guess no. I don't think it's Vietnamese. I'm sorry. I guess this would be like Southeast Asian food. That I believe that's where this comes from, if I remember correctly from that article. If it's not Vietnamese, I'm sorry, but I think it is Southeast Asian, or at least like from that area. And I just haven't had it. Chicken rice. I don't. Yeah, no. I do. I have eaten chicken. I have eaten rice. I do like both. Never eaten it in like a actual meal, like a prepared meal. Poutine is another one I have not eaten, but I would really like to eat. I would love. I think the combination of like gravy, fries, and whatever the hell they put on that thing, that sounds diabolically just like just fatty and like greasy and all that shit. But I think it sounds good. So whatever. I think good enough. Just fucking good enough. I don't care. I don't care enough to just like give a shit about that. I just think that it sounds like I think I would like poutine, but I just had never had the chance to try it. Next up are tacos, and I've only have hard shell because I'm dirty. No burritos on here, but I will say not doesn't count, but kind of burritos aren't fucking tacos, but soft shell tacos like use like the same like tortilla as a hard shell. They just said the tortilla is like actually fucking heated. So tacos go up in S tier. They are fantastic. I love tacos, and I know I would like soft shell because I love burritos as well. If burritos were on here, it would also go on S tier, but they're not. Tacos have a lot of variety to them, and I would love to do a taco episode at some point, especially now that we have this sort of revival to the food episodes. But yeah, tacos, they are. I love tacos. You can have so much variety and so much thing on them. What I love on my tacos is some cheese, some sour cream, and some sriracha sauce. And some meat, obviously. That's what I mainly like on my tacos, specifically beef. But aside from that, that's all I eat for tacos. Yes, I love taco. I love spicy stuff. I'll probably see it later. I'll probably mention spicy stuff or something. But yeah, aside from that, again, I do want to make now that I'm actually talking about them, I would love to make a taco episode. Just kind of the same thing as we've done previously, just making like the perfect taco. I think I already said what I like on my taco, but I love just I know like I just love what I have already, so I might add more things depending on what I see as a good taco top fillings. What's the right terminology? I don't know. Would it be a topping or filling? I'll figure it out later. But yeah, just additions to the taco shell. I know that tacos come in very different sizes. It's not just like the hard shell, fucking canyon thing. It's there's other ones like this. Everything kind of uses that uses kind of like that same like tortilla is like fucking is like like considered a taco, at least where it originated from. But for the sake of simplicity, I would just call them like the again like the V like the thing is on the picture. But yeah. Um. Next up is the CNN tier like list is so weird. Not because like of the foreign stuff. I can get behind the foreign stuff. I know why it's on there. Like it's good. I just have not tasted it yet. But there's like some weird ass additions that you're gonna see later that are so specific. I'm just like, why the fuck is it on here? Like for example, this next one, butter toast with Marmite. First of all, what the fuck is Marmite? Is that like a is that I think that's a thing in Europe. Uh, it's not the it's not the thing that like Australians use. That's something else. They no, yeah. Australia, but like the thing that's like so like oh it's Australian it's Australian it's fucking like Vegemite. Marmite is something else. I don't know what that is. It's probably like a jelly or something like some kind of jelly. No fucking idea, to be honest. Um, and I don't know. I've never eaten toast, which is fucking weird ass thing to say, but I've not eaten toast ever. I have not. I have not eaten buttered toast, and I'm not definitely not eating fucking buttered toast with Marmite. So that's going in there. Next up is a stinky tofu. Again, never eaten it. I'm not the biggest. I've not tasted tofu even in like my trip to Japan. I never had tofu, so it's just gonna go and haven't eaten. If you think that just because if it's like the Marvel tier list where I put them in here for for me to try later, fuck no. I don't know if I can even get Marmite. Next up is I have no idea how fucking pronounce this. If this is a German thing, so I think it's German. So it's probably like a weird fast pronunciation. So like marzipan. It might be marzipan or marzipan. So have not eaten this. Don't even know what the fuck this is. Uh, looks fine. It just looks kind of like I don't know if it's like bland or anything. But yeah, it's there. Next up is another weird ass addition. Ketchup. This is not a food. I know. The only reason I really went with this is because again I had 50 like options, but I thought there'd be 50 foods because I know there's like more than fucking. I know there's like more than like. I know there's like enough meals out there to like constitute this, and there is like some really good food in here that like I really good additions that I think make sense, but there are things that I hear that I'm just like, what the fuck? Why? Why the fuck is this here? And this is one of them. This is one of them. Ketchup. I'll rank it, but I'm not gonna say like anything. It's like okay, fine, yeah, you eat it, but it's not like a meal. I'm not sitting down and jug like fucking hammering down a good bit of ketchup or like eating like a soup. That's not happening. I like ketchup. I'm sorry, putting a B tier. I like the flavor. It doesn't really taste like a tomato. it has a tomato flavor. I guess some parts of tomato, but it's a lot sweeter. So I do enjoy it a lot more, and like eat it, and that's mainly because I do eat it a lot more than these two. Definitely a lot more than these, but I do eat it more than chips and popcorn. So just kind of having it here, it's like fine. Having a beater is fine. I do like it. It's just that these are kind of like just eh. I'd eat them if I could, but I do like ketchup more, mainly because I do have it more. But like, it's not my favorite food of all time. It's good, but it's not like it's not a food. Another really fucking weird addition: Hong Kong style French toast. I think French toast again. Like, I think like buttered toast would have worked fine here, but the one in the weirdest direction having it's like Hong Kong style French toast, and it's like, why the fuck is this here? Like, what the fuck? Why? But yeah, we are really getting through this quick. Um, but what's next? But yeah, I don't know why this is even here. I don't understand French toast. Like, that's fine. Like, French toast is like pretty popular, but specifically Hong Kong style. Uh, weird distinction. But if it's better, then I guess. Like, if the inhabitants of Hong Kong do French toast better than Americans, I do not trust it being actually like French after like learning. Obviously, I think many people know this, but like French fries aren't French. I think it's like they were made by a French guy or something, but they like aren't specifically French. So I don't know why it's just called French toast, or like I might also be getting that wrong about French fries. Maybe it's just that it was like a flavor, like it's like flavored, like not a flavor, but like something like a flair to give it more, I guess like make it seem more fancy than it actually was. I don't know if that's the same thing with French toast, but hey, if in Hong Kong it's better, it's better. I just have not tasted even like a single morsel of like French toast, so I couldn't tell you. Next up is a chicken parm, which they say is from Australia, but I don't know if it is. This seems like a pretty simple dish to make, so I don't know if it's really in Australia. But I did taste it, and I do like the combination. The only thing that like really brings it down is that I got it from Macaroni and Grill, and Macaroni and Grill. Sure, it tastes fine, but it's not exactly the best Italian restaurant. Or I don't think it would serve the best chicken parm. I think for like actual chicken parm, it would have to be better. Like, I think there's probably better places to get it, and I did like the combination. I did like it, and I think it's a great combination. I do really love it. You probably see like all the foods I really like be up here. You'll be in these two tiers because I just like them a lot and I eat them frequently. Chicken parm is not one of them, but I did like it a lot. But specifically the combination, all that, I think I knew I would like chicken parm, and I did. I think it's great, but it came from Macaroni and Grill, so I don't know if that's the best quality to really go off of, especially since I didn't like it a lot. Like I think it's good. I think it's great, but I think it could do better, which is why I'm just kind of leaving it here. Next up is hummus. I've not eaten hummus. Neither the next one. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Chili crab. I did say I like spicy stuff. I do like spicy stuff. I will not deny that. But I will say I have not eaten I have not eaten a lot. I've never eaten crab. I've never tasted chili crab, but I do like seafood. I do like shrimp. And if I think since they're fuck it's all sucker fuck it, like it's all sucker station. Like I might like crab, and spicy crab does sound pretty good. But I won't put in. I will put in haven't eaten because I've not eaten any of the two or a combined. So I mean I've eaten spicy. Yeah, I just like spicy food. I might like it. Another fucking weird ass addition like that this CNN article did. Maple syrup. Like, yeah, fine. Okay, maple syrup is aggressive. I'm just gonna put in B tier. I don't even care. It's it's like a necessary fucking addition to pancakes, which I'm surprised aren't here. Where it like maple syrup is like a necessary addition to pancakes. It has like the sweetness that I really need. I think it does well to contrast I guess like the actual like pancake and add more flavor to it. Like the flavor of it and I just add more sweetness to it than it already fucking has, so whatever. But yeah, I do think that maple syrup does add to that, but it's not like again, I'm not eating maple syrup quite often. I don't even eat pancakes. I don't even eat like breakfast foods that often. Like, be real. Fish and chips. Is what I was talking about. Chips, fries, crisps, chips. They're the same thing. Uh, Fish and chips will go in A tier. Uh, not like I, not like I'm completely uh, against this, but again, like it's not my favorite food. First of all, the fish that they usually use for fish and chips is not my favorite type of fish. I like salmon. I think my favorite fish is salmon, and it's not on here, which I'm again very surprised by. Like, they're not a single salmon dish, really. But yeah, fish and chips. I like cod, but like yeah, this is very simple. It's like fried fish and French fries. That's it. That's fish and chips. There is nothing else in here. And you know what? That's good enough because it's great. I love fish and chips. But it's not S tier. It's not up here with tacos. I'm sorry. Alright, next up is another thing from Japan I've never eaten, even though I was there. Ankimo. Never fucking eaten it. Never, probably never will. I think this is like a really weird type of fish that they have over there. That just kind of like lives there and they use it for this. And yeah, I've never eaten it. Yeah, same thing for Nets, which is Parma ham. I'm not the biggest fan of pork. I'll say it here. I like bacon. I like bacon a lot, but it's like the only thing I like from pork. I can tolerate cooked ham, but I've never specifically eaten Parma ham. But like, and anything outside of that, in the spectrum of pig, never touched, and probably never will. Um, but yeah, like that's it. Also, next one, next dish, goikun. I think that's how I say it. I've never also never eaten. Yeah. It looks interesting. It's like it's like a fucking long thing with like shrimp in it, and it's like wrapped in with like a bunch of like vegetables and like other like non meat ingredients. I think it could be interesting to try, but I've never had it. Next up is omigyu omigyu beefsteak. I have okay. I did go to okay. Fine. I fucking like third time mentioning my trip to Japan on one of these. I have eaten beef from Japan. I don't know if it's specifically omigyu, but I did go to the I think it's Ninja Tokyo restaurant, and they had a type of beef that was cooked like and sliced, kind of like what's in the picture that I found. So I'm gonna base it off of that. And since it was a high end restaurant, I'm guessing that it was probably one of the high end beefs. So I'm just gonna say that that was one of the beefs that I tried, and that ruined steak for me. Like, I am so sorry, but that specific steak that I ate in Japan ruined steak for me. It was delectable. It's not going in detail, by the way. I never eaten anything other than well done beef by that point, and to be honest, I couldn't go back if I tried. Really, it was it was an experience. It was an experience. That was really good beef. So it's going in S tier. That's like better than anything else. Like that was some good ass steak, and it was like, sure, it was like not a lot, but what it was. Whew. Also in Ninja Tokyo, they used to play tricks on us, and like when they were serving the beef, it was like, oh, it's very hot. And it's like, oh yeah, and when they actually served it, like, oh no, it's not. Like the charcoal under here is actually bread, and you can eat it. And yeah, they gave us like fucking black bread. It tasted pretty good. It tasted pretty good. It went well with the sauce they gave us with the beef. That's there's no bread here. That's beside the point. Next up is pho or pho, whatever the fuck you call it. Never eaten it. So it's going down here. Lechon is next, and I I have tried lechon. Let's be fucking real. Chuleta is just is like a part of it, prepared mostly the same. It'll like I've tried to taste the same. I do not like pork. I don't. that is that's it. I don't like pork. Fucking sue me. Pork chops, which is chuleta, like pork chops. Not my favorite. Uh, what I eat in Thanksgiving, I eat nothing at Thanksgiving. Turkey is, I think, better, but not by much. Let's be real here. Not by much. It's not better by much. This is what this fucking list is looking like. Every time, like at Thanksgiving or Christmas, this shit is prepared. Also, in the list, it's from the Philippines, but when I looked it up, it looks the exact same way. So I'm just gonna use my experience. But yeah, it's not. It's not what I would call good. I do not enjoy lechon at all. I don't like pork. I'm sorry. Fucking disgrace to my ethnicity, but I don't like pork. I don't. I think I'm the only one in this entire fucking like cultural circle that does not like pork. I've gotten shit for that so much. But yeah. Next up are fajitas, which I've also never eaten. Fucking looks good. I probably like it. Never had it. Same thing with next. Another crab that I had really some trouble looking for like a picture because it kind of overlaps with chili crab is this next one, butter garlic crab, which I've also never eaten except again I've never eaten crab. Not the biggest fan of garlic, to be honest. But that's just kind of me. So I'll just move on to I think collectively we can agree that this is the worst fucking national dish of all time. Champ. It's like the Irish. How? It's fucking mashed potatoes with like vegetables on it, more vegetables on it. God damn it, Ireland. Pick. I am sure you have something better than this. I'm just gonna fucking put this in haven't eaten and leave it at that. Potatoes taste like nothing unseasoned. This might taste like something. This is definitely put up here. It's like in the top half, like the actual like by like the top 25 best. But like, come on, be real. Next up is lasagna, which is my favorite food of all time. I was probably gonna comment on that if this episode stayed the same way that I was going to before, but lasagna is my top. It is my top food. I don't think anything can beat it. Really, like just at all. It's great. I don't like Olive Garden's lasagna. I think that one is just a bit too. It just has to like a bit too much of its of Olive Garden's like sauce. But I don't know why the fuck you would have restaurant bought lasagna. I think homemade just tastes a lot better. It just does. There's no competing. I think okay. I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on with my list? There you go. There it is. Uh, there is just no competing with a good old homemade lasagna. It doesn't matter how you make it. It always turns out good. I went on a cruise like fucking years ago, and first day they had vegetarian like vegan lasagna. No, it definitely was vegetarian because they would because vegan lasagna doesn't make any fucking sense. Anyways, vegetarian lasagna. And that tasted really good actually. I like that a lot. So even if it doesn't have any meat on it or any like cheese on it, it still tastes very well made. Like it tastes good. Lasagna just takes like a lot of prep to perfect, but you can, and god damn it when you do when you do it is great. Fair food of all time. And then to one that I've never eaten, poke. This is tuna, like actual tuna, not like mashed fucking canned ass tuna. This is real tuna meat, which I think is somewhat of a delicacy, which is we would just say because tuna is mostly like seen as like this like very cheap fish meat. But yeah, tuna is but yeah, poke is like I think tuna is specifically a very like a delicacy some in some places mainly because like the tuna fish is very big and it's a lot of meat and also it's I think rare or some shit. I don't know. It's probably I think it's uncommon to see one, but there's like but you can get a lot of meat out of it. And the ones that and obviously canned tuna is a very big thing, but like actual like tuna meat is a delicacy. I think so. Makes sense that it's like one of the best foods of all time, according to people. But to me, I'm not right at it. And same thing for this, for like quite a few of the next ones. I could probably like this will go quick. Never had croissants. I think to my memory, I haven't had them, and I don't know what they taste like. I've had pretzels, but that's a completely different fucking thing. Never had them. Arepas, never had them. To my knowledge, at least, I've never had one in any capacity. Bunny chow is actually not for. I've never had it, but I do know kind of its story because I was honestly in an article. It's not actually made of rabbit, but I think it's things rabbits eat in a stew. That's what rabbit chow is, or bunny chow. Uh, Shish kebab, never had it. I don't know what kind of meats are on it, but if I can get it without pork, I will take it. And another fucking thing about Japan. When I was having ramen there, usually the meat that they use for ramen is either chicken or pork. But the thing is that so a lot of the places didn't have chicken; it had only pork, so I had to eat it with pork. It is fine, but again, like I don't like pork, so yeah. Lobster, have had the chance to try it, never did. Lobster is a very big delicacy in a lot of places, so never had it. What is this? Pastel nata, never had it. This is from I think either like South America or Central America or some shit like around that kind of place. Never had it. Uh, I fun story about like pastel. It means a lot of different things in different places, and in a lot of places, pastel means like cake, but where I'm from doesn't mean like that. And when I was growing up, I watched a lot of like Spanish like cartoons, like specifically like from Spain, and pastel there means like actual cake. So when I said it, like oh like cake, and to me it meant cake, but like to everyone I was like what the fuck. And even like to this day, when I hear the word pastel, I don't think what it means here, but like instead what I was taught, and I think immediately of cake. But yeah, just like funny story. Uh, Next up is pierogi. Never had it. Just gonna put it in here. Donuts are next. I like donuts specifically. Like not what do we call it? Frosted? I don't think it's called frosted. Sugar donuts. Like just donuts with one bunch of sugar in it. I think glaze just kind of sticks to you and doesn't taste as good. It's just like actually borderline sugar, fucking sugar on it. Like I know sugar donuts are the same shit, but like come on. I like powdered donuts a lot. Chocolate is good as well. I think like just like I guess like hard like things that just don't fucking stick to you are fine. But aside from that, not really. Not my thing. Next, donuts are good. Are good. That's why I put them in B tier, but they're not like super there. Next up is corn on the cob. Corn on the cob, sorry. Which I've had, but not in a long time, and I do like it. I am indifferent to it. It's not like I've never had it. I've not had it in a good bit, but but you know like it's fine. It's going on C tier. It's fucking corn. If you're eating a chopped up like corn plant, pretty much. Like it's as good as it can be. Next up is piri piri chicken. Never had it. Uh, Next up is rendang. Never had it. Just there. Chicken wamba. Never had it. Ice cream. We talked about this in the ice cream episode, but I think ice cream is very good. It's like just kind of putting it here. Ice cream is very good. I like ice cream a lot. Um, but like yeah, no, I like ice cream a lot, and I think it's one of the best desserts out there. I absolutely adore, um, just triple chocolate ice cream. That triple, just that is the best. Also mixing, like the dual vanilla chocolate ice cream is also really good. I'm just gonna place an S here. If you want to hear like my full breakdown thoughts on ice cream, we have the ice cream episode out there. It you can listen to my full thoughts on there, but it goes on S tier. I think ice cream is really good. Nothing beats a good old triple chocolate ice cream. I will say. Uh, Next up is a Tom Yum Goon. I think it's how you say it. Never had it. Next, then after this is Penang Asam Laksa or Laksa. Never had it. Next up is burgers. I've had a. We made a whole ass episode on burgers years and years ago, so I know my things about burgers. I made my own perfect burger, which we want because I still want to make into an actual like video somewhere. I made my own perfect burger, and you can that episode if you want to see my opinion on burgers. But I think burgers are fantastic. I love me a good old burger. Doesn't matter. It's not going in F tier. Doesn't matter how it obviously matters what kind of meat it is, but like top like I don't know the toppings. There's like additions to it. Like they like I don't like onions on it. I don't like onions, but I don't like lettuce, so I just don't have that on that. But there's enough substitutes out there that exist for those two. That doesn't really matter. You can fucking put anything on a burger. I would like to remake my perfect burger. I think what I did last time is I think a brioche toasted bun or just I think just toasted bun. I will keep that. Just, but I will change it to potato toasted bun. I don't know if that even fucking exists, but yeah, just that. Uh, Bacon, Swiss cheese. I've become a big Swiss cheese fan. For and also double. So double patty, some bacon. I will add in it potato sticks, like there. I just there, uh, and some spicy mayo, and that is the perfect burger for me, at least. And if that sounds disgusting, fuck you. But yeah, that is my perfect burger, and that's going in S tier. I love burgers. Next up is a Peking duck. Never had it. I know people eat a lot of duck. I know it's a big delicacy, or I think it's very popular in like high end restaurants. I don't know if I'm using delicacy right, but it's like very big in those in that kind of space. Sushi, it's next. I don't know if I said this before, but I am not the biggest fan of sushi. Like I am not. Uh it's less so than beef because like the only my experience of sushi is that I've had sushi before, but the thing is that the only time I've had sushi before, I like spat it out. It was so bad. I did not like it. I think the rice and like I guess like enveloping in rice just tastes kind of weird. I did not like sushi. Like my time trying sushi, it wasn't in a restaurant. I was like at home, like takeout sushi, which fucking hell that must taste that does not taste good. But aside from that, I did not like sushi. Next up is chocolate. This has a bunch of fucking different chocolates. I'm gonna base it on that. I'm just gonna put it in A tier. I like chocolate. I do not. I hate white chocolate. I despise it all my life. Funny story of white chocolate. Why I hate it so much is because it was a Halloween night. I was fucking I was hungry as shit. Halloween night, bunch of candies in the fridge. There was no like chocolate. There was almost like no fucking chocolate. I was like fucking hell. So I tried the white chocolate and ate like a white chocolate Kit Kat, and it tasted fucking horrible. And I just like had to stop eating it. That is like I was so hungry. I started eating. I was like, God damn, this is awful. But I do quite like dark chocolate. I think dark chocolate is a much better chocolate than even like milk chocolate. Now milk chocolate tastes sweet to me, but I can tolerate white chocolate. Like, no, like milk chocolate still. I think milk chocolate is gonna taste sweet to me. A little bit sweeter. That's just because my palate has changed. But yeah, I don't eat chocolate a lot anymore. I do like chocolate ice cream, like I said, but it's not to that level. But yeah, pizza is next. We made the pizza episode. Listen to that if you want to hear uh the perfect pizza, why I like pizza, and also the worst pizza of all fucking time, and why. In the CNN like thing, it said, "Oh, this is like the real Neapolitan pizza, not that fucking fast food trash." When they have fucking fish and chips, chicken parm, uh, donuts like just fried, just like fried things, potato chips. Like, come on, just say pizza. Like, it's not hard, and burgers as well. Like, a burger isn't exactly the healthiest thing for you. So pizza, like just like specifically saying, "Oh, Neapolitan pizza," like come on. But I have eaten artisan pizza from a restaurant in Japan, and it tasted pretty good. I did like it. It's not the worst thing out. Honestly, pizza is an S tier thing. I think there's almost no ways you can ruin a pizza, but I've had bad pizza before. Another funny story I have with pizza is that I don't know if I think I might have mentioned that. Did I mention? I don't know. But I'll say it again because I can't remember. That like there was like this like pretty big thing when I was like a kid, and like we It was like a it like there was a place somewhere where they sold like pizza in a cone, and like my family went to like to get there to get to at least try it, and it was like a fucking like pretty much like a small road trip, and we did, and we didn't. We went there, we tried it, we didn't like it, we threw it away, I think, and we just kind of went back, and I think we ordered like normal pizza. But yeah, pizza's S tier. I love pizza a lot. If you want to hear my full thoughts on pizza, leave go watch the pizza episode. And the final thing is masaman curry. I've had curry before, but I have not had specifically masaman curry. And I think it's such a weird fucking thing to have as a number one, like most liked dish, like most favorited dish of all time. I've never fucking heard of this. I've at least heard of like some of these that I've never eaten before, but masaman curry never onto this list. Gonna be real with you. All right, and that's it. Yeah, you can tell what I've eaten and like why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 33 of the items here I have never touched in my life. So this was just like a fucking 17 different items. I've eaten more things, I promise you. It's just that they weren't in this list. Will I make a favorite foods part two? Probably not. This was just like a means to an end to just fucking get this episode over with. But at least I could comment on stuff to mention it. But yeah, aside from that, this is my list of my favorite foods. According like my ranking of the favorite foods according to this one CNN list. And this is the stuff I have not eaten yet, and will probably never eat, or maybe I will. I don't know. It depends. If I do eat any of these, I might update this. I might make a part two to this, but I have no idea if I will. Aside from that, that's about it. If you have any of your favorite food, if you want to like list your favorite foods, leave in the comments below. Leave the comments below. My favorite foods. My favorite food is lasagna. I've already said it, but yeah, like lasagna. I am assaulted. That's number 23, but that's beside the point. But I love lasagna a lot. Leave in the comments below what you like. If you like lasagna too, I don't fucking know. Leave what you like to put on your lasagna in the comments. Like half would be lasagna, because you can do a lot of shit with lasagna, and that's about it. All our socials are in the description, and yeah, that's about it. See ya.